welcome to Ziddy's NeuroFitness, and this is nighttime stretching. Why nighttime? Because anytime's a good time to stretch, but right before you go to bed is a great time. When you stretch, it realigns muscle fibers and allows you better blood flow, and it helps you sleep. All right, so here are the 6 nighttime stretches. I'm sitting down, I'm pushing my belly button towards my toe, and my toe comes towards my belly button. My leg is as straight as I can do it. Oh yeah, I'm feeling this in the hamstring. That's that muscle in the back of your leg and the upper leg, and I'm feeling it behind my knee, maybe even all the way down into my calf muscle. I hold stretch for about a 10 count, come up and take a break. You can do 2 to 5 stretches each side. Let's go round 2 on the same side, pushing the belly button towards the toe, and the toe comes towards the belly button. Oh, feel it so good. Oh, this is nice. We relax and breathe out as you stretch. If you're not feeling something, what are you doing? That's right, nuttin', honey. So you should feel something when you stretch. Okay, that's a seated version of the hamstring stretch. Here's a standing version of it. I can stand up and I can hang on to something, and as long as I put a foot up and I'm hanging on, it's not about balance. Don't make this a balance move. I'm pushing my belly button towards my toe, and my toe comes towards the belly button. Feeling this in the whole back of my leg. Try to relax and breathe. About a 10-second hold. That's enough time for your muscles to relax and get a full stretch of the muscle. Take a breather, and here we go, round 2. There's a lot of different ways to do the same thing. I'm going to show you a couple ways to get these done. Pushing the belly button towards the toe towards the belly button, feeling that behind the knee in the hamstring. Good, nice. Okay, let's stretch the front of our legs, and that's the quad stretch. Quads are big muscle groups. They need to be stretched like everything else. We move to the edge of your chair, and we put your foot back behind you. Okay, you might need some help with that. That's okay. I've got plenty of room behind me, and I'm going to intensify this stretch by leaning back, and there it is, right there. Feeling that quad stretch, feeling good. We can relax and breathe. Try to intensify the stretches as much as you can. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Come on up, take a break. You know, when we sit a lot, our quads actually shorten and they get tight. So this is gonna really lengthen them and feel it really good. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit further out of the edge of the chair, try to get my foot behind me a little more. I lean back, intensify that stretch, and oh my goodness, doesn't that feel good? I hope it feels as good to you as it does to me. What does stretching do right before we go to sleep? It can help you sleep better and you wake up feeling better. I'm gonna say that twice. You sleep better and you wake up feeling better. Anyone up for that? You know it. Here's a standing version of the quad stretch. I hang on to something, and I'm gonna grab my foot and just bring it up to my butt, okay? So I'm stretching the front of my body. I could always put my foot on something and get that stretch, same stretch that way. Relax for a second, nice, and round 2. I'm trying to stand up straighter, feeling that stretch. If I pull my foot back a little more, sometimes I can get a hip flexor stretch. Okay, so the last lower body stretch. There's 3 lower bodies and 3 upper bodies. I'm gonna grab a piece of wall and do an old runner stretch. So my foot is behind me. The leg that's behind me is straight. I'm gonna move my hips towards the wall, and you know it. That stretches the calf stretch. My straight leg stretches the calf. Ooh, I'm feeling that. And then my bent leg stretches the Achilles. So I'm talking about your back leg right now. The heel stays on the floor, the hips move towards the wall. You ready for round 2, same side? Here we go. My straight leg stretches my calf. I lean towards the wall, and my bent leg stretches the Achilles. Awesome. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Straight leg stretches the calf. We're moving the hips towards the wall, and then bent leg stretches the Achilles. Awesome. You know, if I've got a little block, I can do the same type of stretch. Let me just show you what that looks like. I've got my block here, and we put a foot up. Again, I'm hanging on to something right now. You don't have to be balanced, worry about balance. I move my body towards this way, and it stretches my leg and my calf, My straight leg stretches my calf. Now, bend that knee, and that's gonna stretch your Achilles. Got it? Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you what I like to do. I like to do both sides at the same time. I'm hanging on, straight leg stretches my calf, bent leg stretches my Achilles. You see, I'm not bending my body. I'm not bending over, because that's not gonna help. We're gonna stay upright, straighten, and bend. That's your calf and Achilles. Let's go stretch the upper body. The first upper body stretch is a pec stretch, and I call it the corner stretch. We're gonna have your hands about chest height, and we're gonna walk into a corner. I take a step and I look up. Try to relax and breathe. About a 10 count there too. Oh, no corner? Okay, here's what you do. You've got a doorway, and you can put one hand on a door, and we're gonna rotate. I call this out. We're rotating out this way, and I'm always looking up whenever I stretch the front of my body. I'm gonna feel this on this side. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Same recipe for this, 2 to 5 stretches each side, about a 10-second hold. All right, just a little bit of variety, that you can walk into a doorway with your hands about chest height, just like we did the corner stretch. They hold on to here, I take a step into the door and I look up. Oh yeah. Isn't that wonderful? And think about all the great work that you're doing to negate stoop posture, right? Sitting at a desk or whatever else, this is all getting you back to normal. All right, let's stretch your lats now. These are the back muscles. I'm gonna grab a door frame and I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna rotate out. So I'm trying to stretch these back muscles. I'm relaxing. I always say, let's put your ear to your shoulder. Nice. Good, take a breather. We'll do one more on that side. Lat stretch. Good. I'd show you the other side, but I'm gonna have to go in this room and do it. So get the other side, do the other side, and do 2 lat stretches there. Let's go back and do a shoulder stretch, sitting down. The third and final stretch for the upper body is a shoulder stretch. We grab an elbow and just pretend like you're gonna pat yourself on the back because you did a good job. You remembered to stretch, and now you're gonna sleep better. Whew. Take a break, and let's do the same thing on the other side. You could stand up for this one, you don't have to be seated. Here we are, nice. You know, oftentimes I'll forget to stretch and I'll get out of bed, stretch, and then get back into bed. That's how important this is. Grab an elbow and pull it across. I trained our city department once, and it was all the outdoor people, the people that were working outside and doing all this maintenance stuff. And a year later, the head of the maintenance department said, "Thanks a lot, Ziddy, because I have no more back pain. And the only thing I've changed is that nighttime stretching. These 6 stretches I just showed you. One more time for the shoulder. Isn't that awesome? Think about it. A little bit of stretching every day goes a long way.